Namaskar and welcome to Kunle Consult once again. Today we will talk about a topic which many people are troubled about, which is in one particular area of your life or one particular relation, you tend to be insulted or abused again and again. And this can be found out very easily by placement of Rahu and Ketu in your horoscope. Now let's try to understand in brief this concept. In Vedic astrology, as per my interpretation, Ketu is a place which is deeply connected to your past and tends to take you towards the past. And therefore, there is something hidden there which you have to complete or give back to the past to get freed of that particular karma. On the other hand, Rahu is also connected with your past, but Rahu is more of a way forward, which means you have to complete something or some karma has to get completed for you to move forward. And these are the two positions in your horoscope where you will face constant abuse or insult from that particular relationship or that particular bhav or the significance of that. For example, if Ketu is in your fourth house denotes mother, fourth house denotes home. So you will probably be facing constant insults or abuse either from your mother or at home in general. And fourth house is also denotes vehicle, so it's quite possible that when you move around your vehicle, you get hit around, or you are abused because of uh, hitting some other vehicle or some other vehicle hitting you, where there is apparently no problem that you have caused. So understand this is important, that seemingly there will be nothing wrong done from your side, yet you face this kind of hurdles, problems, or abuse. Now let's go a little bit further, and I'm trying to tell you how this karma gets neutralized. So let me start with Ketu. So Ketu is a place where in your past life or in the family history, there would have been a lot of abuse done by you or in your family has done a lot of abuse at that particular place or that particular relationship. And therefore, this abuse is now coming back to you. And there is no other way to get liberated from this karma other than absorbing this and letting it go. So, for example, again, I'm taking the same example is your Ketu is in the fourth house. You will probably get a lot of insults and abuse from either your mother or from your home in general environment or when you are in your vehicle driving. And this, you cannot get away with it. You only start getting away with it when you absorb it fully and let it go without any hatred towards the person who is probably hurling insult or abuse at you, and just move on. Because, as I said, Ketu is the past. Therefore, this is a place or this is a person, the relationship which you have abused a lot in your past life or in your family tree. This has been abused. And the only way you can neutralize it quickly enough is by having no return anger, return hatred, and just letting it go and plainly absorbing, or may I say in modern terms, ignoring it. This is about the place where Ketu is. The second place where you get insults and abuse is where Rahu is placed. But here the thing is exactly opposite, which is you have somebody has taken away something from you and kept it with them, and you have to take it back in your life. Now, this, whatever has been taken away from you, whether it is money, Rahu denotes desire. So it is, more of a worldly possession. So it can be house, it can be wealth, it can be money, those kind of material things in life. So if somebody has taken this away from you in the family history or in your past lives, and it has been taken away unfairly, and that is where your Rahu is placed, and you will have to take it back. But remember, Rahu is the head which drank the poison in the Samudra Manthan episode. Therefore, you will get back those things back which has been unfairly taken from you, but there will be poison. And this is a place where the person or the relationship or wherever it is, at some point in time, probably after giving you those things back by whichever way it is, will start insulting you or abusing you, because now both are getting liberated from the karma. And if he has taken unfairly back, imagine, it's quite possible that there's a fear in the anger which is traveling into this life, and therefore he has to return it back. But as Lal Kitab says, because you're taking back your things, and if here the person is abusing you, then the more he abuses and insults you, the better your position becomes, the higher you rise in life in that particular area. So suppose again, Rahu, I take Rahu, therefore is in your 10th house. If Ketu was, I took in 4th house, Rahu would be in 10th house. So in 10th house is it's generally connected to workplace. So in workplace, you will probably get, a big advantage or a sudden big thing, which apparently comes out of nowhere or in such a situation where it is given to you in a through a very difficult time and process. you know as I said, poison is always associated with it. So maybe because there's nobody else to handle, therefore you're given, or you have been thrown into it just to be tested and people want you to fail, but it turns out to be a big opportunity for you. And as I said, since it's Rahu, if in your workplace, therefore, at some point in time or throughout, you will be abused and insulted. And the more you are abused and insulted, the more you will rise in your career. So remember these two very opposite things and very opposite remedies in that sense. In Ketu, you have to bear the insults, ignore it, and let it go, because it is you who have given the abuse and have to take it back. And in place where Rahu is, you get the abuse because somebody has taken unfairly, and therefore that anger is there when it is being returned back to you. But here, the more you are abused and insulted, the higher you rise. In fact, very interestingly, in Lal Kitab, one of the remedies given, or it is said that wherever Rahu is there, spread misinformation, bad news about yourself in public, rumors, and you see it will do good to you. And this is really the reason and the interpretation for it, which is given in the remedy. So I hope you have understood an important concept of where you get insults and abuse from and how does it work in neutralizing, where you have to absorb it to quickly, pacify and remedy, and where you have to take it smilingly because the more you're abused, the higher you are going to go up. If you like my video, do share it with your friends and relatives for true knowledge of Vedic astrology, and follow me on kundliconsult.com in this channel, YouTube channel, to get my videos repeatedly. Follow me in Telegram also, where I give regular updates on various aspects of astrology, which is not possible to do a video every time. Namaskar. Thank you.